to the Big Brother's Little Brother. I hope you're very well. It's day 732 and the time is 7:32. Coming up on tonight's show, we're going to be discussing the possible end to a beautiful relationship with ex-EastEnders motormouth Lucy Speed's with us. Stop mind your nails. And we'll be entering the subconscious minds of the housemates with dream analysis and friend of the show, Dr. Pam Spurs with us. Up top, Dr. Pam. Long time no see. Wonderful. And we'll finally put to bed one of the most frequently asked questions in your BBLB. And, of course, you at home can get involved. Punks. With today's Little Brother's Big Shout. Here's how to get in touch. Leon, nail it. Well nailed. 0871 200 1040 is the phone number. Text studio and comment to AQ188 or email us, etc., etc., to channel4.com/BBLB with the twins and three newbies facing the public vote. This is what we need to know. Leon. Leon's own hands as well, everyone. It's wonderful. Little Brother's Big Shout is who should be evicted this week and pourquoi? Get your texts and emails coming in now. Time to find out what go on in the house in Little Brother's Big News. Now then, Brody, 11 this morning, during a discussion about dog breeds, and yes, Ziggy was involved, Sam showed us her knowledge of dogs, matches up trees, US presidents, food, wine, etc., etc., etc.
What are the pink dogs?
I don't think there's any dogs that are pink, is there?
Don't know, so I've seen.
Yeah, only when you dye it.
They dyed pink.
The one down the road from us was, they had a giant poodle and they dyed it fluorescent pink.
Are they not born pink?
No, I think they're dyed pink.
Once again, no game plan. At 11:29, the housemates received the news they have been dreading since failing this week's time-travelling task. Take a look.
Housemates, as you know, you failed this week's shopping task. As a result, housemates will receive a basic shopping budget. Housemates have 30 minutes to return all food to the storeroom before the shopping list will be delivered.
Right, does anyone want trifle now? Yeah, just take the trifle and all eat it now. You know, first time we've got bloody sunflower seeds. Because Jonty's here and couscous and stuff. And the girls have become vegetarian and now we've got to give it all back. It's just stupid. It's taken us weeks to earn enough money to afford a bottle of olive oil, Greek olive oil and feta and phyllo pastry to do the stuff we want to do. Smell it.
Oh, yeah. You're going to do your Greek meal, weren't you?
Away from me.
We have the aforementioned bottle of olive oil here, everyone. Yeah, look at that gasp at the back. I believe it's called Freddy as well. If you just have a... That is good olive oil. Listen, who wants it? Oh, my God, you went well first. Hands up. Over to you. Where'd they go? Big applause for strange, Jerry-loving olive oil girl. At 4:49, Big Brother gave the housemates a task to show off their fashion design skills, and it's fair to say they were rubbish, especially Jonty. Take a look.
Do we have to do makeup, or is that optional? Because that gives me spots.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. It's not very good for me.
Stand up on red lips. Great.
Excuse me, I'm the fashion police. Have you got a warrant to be wearing that outfit?
My outfit.
He goes again. Everything he says is funny. That was all. Big news. Never guess who's dropped, boy! Cockles and bears and me ginger beer. It's ex-EastEnders and all-round salt, Lucy Speed. Why don't you like my Cockney accent? Why not?
Not good, you were going all pink.
Yeah, I like it. I'm getting sort of irate about it. It's brilliant. OK, listen. Who are your favourites this year, young lady?
I like all of them. I do
That's
all
no
of them.
sort
But I
of
do
an
have to say, I do like Carol.
Yeah.
Brian, obviously. Everyone likes Brian. Liam, he's a good guy.
So they're your top three?
They're my top three. Just looking at the board up there. Yeah, I think they're my... Oh, and the twins.
Loving the twins as well.
Loving the twins.
Well, this is it. The twins, Amy, Jonty, Cara Louise, up for eviction this week. Who do you think's going to go?
I think it'll be Amy.
OK. Audience, good thing, bad thing? OK. Well, this is interesting. What is it? Girls... Very good. Girls don't seem to like her.
I think it's a bit unfair, because the girls have jumped on Amy because she's a good-looking girl with large
Bazooka Joes.
lungs.
Right.
But which isn't very fair. But she has proved herself to be the nicest of people. I mean, I don't think she's a horrible person, but I think it just means that she's going to go because of Chanel.
It's kind of who she's up against as well, isn't it? I mean, there's no way, I suppose, she's going to beat the twins.
I mean, Cara Louise, it seems lovely, and I'd rather see her go because she's just a bit dull.
Not giving you much, all right. Now, how do you feel about the 3 new housemates getting to see all of the nominations on last night's show? Cruel but funny.
Well, why are they so upset about it? You know, they know they've got to get voted out. I don't understand why they... Somebody's got to vote for them, or everybody's got to vote for someone.
Everyone always gets annoyed about nominations, don't they?
But why, though?
The funny thing is, the older housemates seem to have got almost as annoyed. Now, showing the nominations has had a big effect on what the housemates, on some of the strongest relationship in the house. Have a butchers at this.
Play with I'm not going to make something that I've done something wrong when there's only so many things we can do. No, I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't.
You know, you're so arrogant when you do this.
I'm not even going to have this conversation with you. Seriously, I apologise. I constantly sit there and listen to him go on and on about himself.
Ziggy has changed a lot since Chanel left. He hasn't been the same.
My second nomination is Jerry. We've clashed in a big way. He's kind of got a bit arrogant and quite big for his boots.
I put you up.
You did?
Yeah.
All I have to say is I couldn't possibly nominate my friend.
It just hasn't been working between us. He's become very irritating.
Loyalty, for me, is the #1 thing.
I'm glad to be part of the group, but you know, at some stage the group is going to have to break, and that's it.
I feel betrayed.
Oh, God, I almost feel like I've gone out with him.
I have nothing to say to him at the moment.
This is way too much. This is way too intense.
I'm not bitter or anything. I'm not angry. I'm just empty.
Jerry's melodrama is brilliant. What do you think now? I mean, it seems to have been deteriorating since Ziggy innocuously kicked a inflatable ball over a wall.
Yes.
But was the nomination the final straw? Do you think there's any way back for these two? Because they were two good friends.
Well, of course, Ziggy's a bit like Columbo. He always goes back. He went back with Chanel. He loves the little drama of it, and I think he'll go back to Jerry. It's a bit like an old 1940s movie, really, isn't it, those two?
So you think those two are going to make up, yeah?
I think so.
What is it with Ziggy, though? First
There's nothing else to do in there, though, is there?
Well, the thing is, first it was Chanel, and now it's Jerry who's
because
arguing.
He can't get. I think it's because he can't get away from anybody. So he goes and then hits a wall and then realises he has got to make up because he's got another few weeks to go.
I can see that Jerry is getting more and more isolated, more and more frustrated. We saw there, I mean, he is one given to melodrama, and you probably admit that. Do you think he's got what it takes to make it through to the rest of the series? He had 4 nominations this week. One more, he'd have been up.
I think he's probably got what it takes, but I don't think he'll last.
No? Audience?
I like him. I'd like to see him.
Will Jerry last the pace or not? No. They're not saying it.
I think he'll end up getting nominated and getting voted out as it gets towards the end. But I think he's all right. Okay. We can watch him talking to himself.
So you think he's got the strength, and talking of strength, we know you enjoyed Ziggy and Chanel's version of the anthem I Will Survive on Sunday. Who didn't? We thought we'd treat you to another burst, everyone at home, with the eviction-themed chorus. Take a goosey gander at this.
1, 2, 3.
So now you're back
From outer space.
I just walked in to find you here.
With that sad look upon your face.
Such a strange, actually the luck.
I thought maybe if I had known for just 1 second, you'd be back to bother me.
Don't now go! Won't
Just turn around now.
'Cause you're not welcome anymore.
Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye?
I think I crumbled.
You think I'd lay down and die? I will survive. As long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive.
I got all my life to live. I got all my love to give.
I will survive.
I will survive. Hey, hey.
It's good, but What self-respecting gay man doesn't know the words that I Will Survive? He had a paper!
Oh, he might know it in Greek.
How dare he?
He might know it in Greek.
He should be ashamed of himself. Listen, lastly, who do you want to win, huh?
Oh, it's between Brian and the twins.
I need an
and
answer,
Liam
Speed.
and Carol.
Give me one.
Brian, probably.
OK, Brian, what do you think, audience? Is Brian still out there for you? Interesting stuff. Thanks for Lucy Speed, everyone! Join us after the break to find out if you were a yoghurt top, and we'll be analysing some of the housemate streams. And do not worry, none of them are Jonties. We'll see you in 4. Welcome back to Big Brother's Little Brother. It's day 72 and the time is 7:47. Friend of the show, Dr. Pam's here, everyone! Yeah, she is nice, isn't she? The first Your BBUK over the last few weeks. We've been besieged with emails like this one from Angela Horan in Hertfordshire. It says, come here, Angela. You cow. Can you please ask Brian what a yoghurt top is? Every time he says it, it winds me up. I don't know what he means. Well, we asked Brian, and I can tell you now and put you all out of your misery once and for all. Brian, what is a yoghurt top? Cue Big Brother.
What is a yoghurt top?
A yoghurt top? A yoghurt top's like a dilly. like an idiot. Like, oh, you're a yoghurt top.
Brian, why does yoghurt top mean idiot?
It's the annoying thing. You pull off the yoghurt top and it's got the spit of the yoghurt still stuck on it. So then you've got to lick it off. It's like, oh, and then you've got to put it in the bin and everything. So much effort. It's a long thing, it's a yoghurt top. It's so annoying. It's, oh, that bloody yoghurt top again. Why does the yoghurt have to stick to the top of the yoghurt top? Like, the yoghurt actually sticks to it, and then you have to lick it off. So then I might end up with all my load of yoghurt on my nose and everything. And then I look like a yoghurt top with my yoghurt face and everything. So,
It's depressingly literal, isn't it? I mean, I genuinely didn't think it meant actually he can't eat yoghurt. So, from one braid teaser to another, I hope that's answered your question, by the way. It's now time to enter the warped world of the housemates' subconscious minds. Yesterday, Big Brother wanted to test the theory that cheese makes dreams weirder. Here's a taster of what happened.
If one or more housemates manage to successfully dream about the special dream sequence that are going on in the garden, housemates will have passed the day's task. So we've got a dream about what the dream state's going to be in the garden. That's what we've got to dream about.
So we need to be inventive.
Oh, yeah.
Is that cheese as well?
Yeah. Have some cheese. This is
nice.
Carol was having the time of her life there, wasn't she? More of that on tonight's show, but here to help us rummage around the curious nooks and crannies of our housemates' minds, a psychologist, all-round good fruit and expert in the field of dreams, Dr. Pam Spur! Dr. Pam, nice to have you back. How are you?
I'm fine. Thanks for having me.
First things first, any scientific evidence to suggest that cheese does enhance dreams?
There is some truth to that myth.
Really? How come?
Because some people find cheese very hard to digest. And if you eat something before you go to bed that gets your digestive tract sort of going over time, it stimulates your dream life. So so maybe you might react to, say, a curry or something, but some people it's cheese.
So is it traditionally foods that are harder to digest?
Exactly.
Right, gotcha.
Gets you going.
So would being in the house likely to give people weirder dreams? Because sometimes when I'm really busy, I have strange dreams.
Absolutely. The minute you're in extraordinary circumstances, like being in the house, and particularly you're confined, you don't have freedom, your mind gives you that freedom. So, again, it starts working overtime and creates a more interesting dream life.
All right, we've got 3 classics lined up for you, OK? They're not cheese-related ones. We've selected 3 case studies for you to look at. Here's the first one. This is Tracy's dream on day 55.
Yeah, so Chanel, that dream, man. We were in the cupboard, you know where all the flour and the ingredients is, and you shouted over to me, Trey, can you look in the cupboard for some Strepsils? I'm like, yeah, Chanel, no worries. So I bend down, look in there, and there's this girl, Sam, who used to go out with Ricky in EastEnders. She was dressed in this party dress. She went, oh, I'll get it, I'll find it. I went, yeah, how the hell will you know where they are? You've only been in the house 5 minutes. And she's trying to attack me, so obviously, in my dream, I've gone, help! She was attacking me.
What? So, just to paraphrase, Tracy is in a cupboard, asked to look for Strepsils. Sam from EastEnders is there in a party dress. She said she'd find them. Tracy asked her how she'd know, because she'd only been in the house 5 minutes. Sam starts attacking Tracy, and she shouts help. What does that mean?
striking dream symbolism. First off, anything to do with the throat in a dream, so she's looking for strepsils, it's to do with the voice of communication.
Right.
So somehow she feels under threat because there she then sees a famous actress, and part of her probably aspires to that, but the actress turns on her in the third part of the dream and attacks her. So what this tells me is maybe Tracy has some inner sort of aspirations to be someone famous, maybe to act, but she knows she'd be quite vulnerable under that. So that's why her throat's involved in it and she gets attacked.
This is brilliant. Dr. Pam's on fire today, isn't she? OK, next up is Jerry, day 59, which is the 27th of July. Take a look.
I dreamt when I was lying in the corner that I visited your auntie in the countryside.
Yeah, she offered you Victoria.
Victorian sports, and I met her boyfriend, who was old, and they always talked about trains because they met on a train.
So, get this for weird. Jerry visits Carol's auntie in the countryside. He is offered a Victoria sponge. They always talk about trains because they met on a train. What is that all about?
Well, I'll tell you, it's a fascinating thing that the mind does. The focus of the dream is not Carol's aunt, it's actually Carol herself.
Right.
It's distancing. His subconscious mind has taken him away from the fact that Carol offers a Victoria sponge cake in the dream, not Auntie, but Carol herself, it would really mean. And that's making an emotional connection. And Jerry is, you know, has mixed feelings about an emotional connection with Carol.
Yeah.
The trains, well, that comes into the fact that, you know, Jerry's not found love in the house, has he? He's probably a bit frustrated. Trains are a typical dream symbol of sexuality and interest in that.
But does Victoria sponge equal a bit of how's your father?
No, Victoria sponge equals offering from your heart. So that's more about the emotional side of Jerry's feelings towards Carol. The trains are more about his lack of inspiration.
Lovely, OK, because I love a Victoria sponge. OK, lastly, Amanda, day 54, 22nd of July. Take a look.
Do you know what I had a well weird dream last night? It's like getting giggle red. I was in this shop and I kept leaving my purse down. Every time I left it down, people kept nicking money out my bag. And this little girl saved it and she was about like 10 or something. It's like, oh thanks. So when I went to the counter, I brought her a teddy, this pink teddy, which somebody found. She said, oh, it's okay, I didn't want one. I always just have this one, and her only name was Betsy. Why did I dream of that? Oh.
Obviously, no one can understand a word of that because it was Amanda. Least of all you, Dr. Pam. That must be freaking you out, the old accent. Amanda is in a shop and has left the purse open. People are stealing money from it. A 10-year-old kid saved it. Amanda goes to buy her a teddy bear to say thank you, and there was only one, and it was Betsy, Chanel's rabbit. What does that mean?
Well, money in dreams is rarely about money. The fact that it's being taken from her, she feels, again, under attack. I think it's all about her feelings towards Brian, maybe feelings towards Liam. She's felt the housemates maybe talking about her about this. The child is actually Amanda herself. The child comes to her rescue.
Yes.
So her subconscious mind is saying, you've got the strength to sort this out. And then what does the child end up with? Chanel's Betsy. And we know that Amanda felt a connection to Chanel. So it does a whole circle between feeling attacked and then getting strength from Chanel.
Dr. Pam, can you come around my house and just be there when I wake up every morning?
I'll be your worst nightmare.
It's going to be slightly misconstrued, isn't it? Dr. Pam, finally, who do you want to win?
I love Brian, but I also like Liam, too. I mean, they both have great strengths to their character. I'll tell you, the last person I want to win is Tracy. No.
You don't want Tracy to win?
She annoys me so much.
OK, but out of Brian and Liam...
I'm leaning more towards Brian.
Who is it that, you know, is a bit of an intercity 125 for you, if you know what I mean?
Brian.
OK, lovely. Thanks a lot, Dr. Pam, everyone. Eviction time's here again. This week is old versus new, whether you want to bin the twins or say Tara, Takara and co. Hidden numbers to call. To evict Amanda and Sam, call 09911 21 22 24. To evict Amy, call 09911 21 22 19. To evict John T, call 09911 21 22 21. To evict Cara Louise, call 09911 21 22 22. So, 10p of each call obviously goes to charity. Details can be found at channel4.com/Big Brother. Time for today's Little Brother's Big Shout. Earlier we asked you who should be evicted tomorrow night and why. Lucy is back with us. Let's go straight to a web caller on the old Joanna. It's Gemma from Surrey. Hello, Gemma.
Hi.
Hello, Gemma. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Listen, who should go and why, Gem?
John T.
Why?
Because,
Oh, why John
I
T?
mean, he's funny and all, but he's a bit creepy the way, I mean, all the housemates are having a normal conversation and then he'll just pass wind and start laughing hysterically.
Do you never let one off, Gem?
Not in public.
OK. Do you not think, though, a lot of people are saying he's beginning to endear himself slightly to the rest of the housemates and he's getting quite popular. What do you think, Luce?
I think he's harmless and he's obviously a little bit naive for his age, but I think he would grate on you a bit eventually. I don't think he should be evicted yet, though.
OK. Gemma, thanks a lot, hon.
OK, thanks,
Take it easy, bye. Robbie from Milton Keynes says, evict the twins. No one will feel safe after that. Wowzer. Cara Louise should go. She said she's a happy person in her audition. I haven't seen a show where she hasn't burst into tears, says Allegra. Next up is Julie from Horsham. Hello, Julie.
Hi, Dermot.
What are you saying, Julie?
I think Cara Louise should go.
Right, go on.
We've already got girly girls in the house with the twins. Cara Louise doesn't seem happy. She doesn't contribute that much. And she cries so much, so it's not good TV. And she's only really there and annoying Carol with the cooking, which is quite funny to watch, I will admit. But I don't see what else she really brings to it at the moment.
Do you think she's got a chance to grow into herself, become quite a good housemate, or do you think we've seen as much as we would see?
I think if she'd been in earlier, we could have grown with her. But the twins were already in there.
Thanks, Julie. That is it for us tonight. Thanks to all our guests, everyone. We are back tomorrow, same place, same time, with our F&F and Keith from the office, Ewan McIntosh. Don't forget to tune in. Main show tonight, Channel 4, 9 o'clock. Exquisite Emma Griffiths, Big Mouth, E4, 10 o'clock. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.